there, everybody. This is Tricia. It's been a little while. I hope you're doing well. So I stopped by the secret underground government facility across the street from the Burger King to check in on the mysterious man. You know, it's good to check in on your friends around the holidays, especially those that are particularly isolated. Although, are we friends? It's so complicated. We're in each other's lives. Yeah, let's go with that. We're in each other's lives. Anyway, I just stopped by and the mysterious man is on the floor muttering to himself.
Unresponsive mumbling.
I've never seen him this incapacitated, not even the time I tried to kill him with all those lasers. Wow, we do have a lot of history between us. Maybe we are friends after all.
It pains me to have dialogue so generic.
When we worked together in the space bunker, the mysterious man would always say two things. Tricia, don't go in the beige room, and no matter what, the podcast must be introed every week, except for, time off between seasons. So what I'm saying is, the podcast isn't real. Is there more to it than that?
Still disappointed by what I'm hearing. Further mumbling. Mumbling rule of threes.
Oh wait, he has this paper clutched in his weird cold hand. It says, the Hello from the Magic Tavern Winter Solstice live show in Chicago is this Saturday, December 17th at Talia Hall. There are still a few tickets available. There's also going to be a Magic Tavern live show at the San Francisco Sketch Fest, Saturday, January 21st, with special guest Guy Branum. That's Saturday, January 21st at the Brava Theater as part of the San Francisco Sketch Fest. There are links for tickets to both live shows in the show notes. Okay, well, with all of that out of the way, I guess just sit back and enjoy the show.
Hello from the... What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is there something out there?
It was like a crunch and then a fizz?
Yeah.
What goes crunch fizz? Usidore, you might know. What goes crunch fizz?
I know crunch, crunch, fizz, fizz, or whatever leaf it is.
Of course, that's, it's safe if it's crunch, crunch, fizz, fizz. But just crunch fizz.
I mean, it could be a giant spider, or perhaps a manticore, or a slivered umwitch.
A slivered unwitch?
Yeah, there's an ancient tale of a man who made sandwiches.
Here, Arnie, I'm gonna shapeshift into a chair. You can sit down.
Okay.
Who took his sandwiches and he cut them so thin that they were
stop feeding me jelly beans, Arnie. I don't like jelly beans. Every time I turn into an object, you toss a jelly bean in my mouth. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And they say that the slivered umwitch can follow you where'er you do go, and it knows not it's the satisfaction of being devoured.
Well, I'm gonna head to bed.
Yeah, how much longer do we have to travel through this forest? It's getting late.
Well, it's a little late. I suppose we could make camp shortly if we gather here some sticks and some underbrush, and we can start a fire.
Let's make a list of the things it's getting, and then we'll decide if we want to set up camp. It's getting late. It's getting dark.
It's getting Carter.
It's getting nasty.
It's getting wet.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting... Oh, it's getting snowy. Do you feel that?
Oh, it is snowing, yeah.
Oh, hey, Usidore, can I borrow one of your tiny little ropes?
Of course.
All right, just perfect.
Don't throw all those tiny little ropes. They're everywhere now.
I have thousands.
Arnie, will you help me just put your finger right there, and then I'm going to tie this?
Okay.
Great. I put a little trap on my tongue, so I'm going to catch a snowflake on my tongue. It's going to fall in there, the trap will coil, spring, grab it, and I'll have it forever.
Okay.
You never caught a snowflake on your tongue?
Not like that.
Yes, but I fear to tell you that perhaps your snowflake may eventually be lost, for it will melt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that why nobody else has tiny little ropes when they try and catch snowflakes?
Yeah.
That's right, because it's so stupid.
Oh, I feel dumb.
You should.
I have to go pee or poop one of the one of those things. I got to do one of those things. I'll be right back.
You
Okay.
should know which one he's going to do.
Usidore, while he's gone, I'm just going to do the opening because he probably would interrupt it anyway. Hello from the... Whoa, what was that?
Well,
Did you hear that?
it sounded like a crunch crumble this time.
A little bit like a crunch crumble out in the darkness.
Like maybe there's a trap.
Yeah.
Animals are falling into it. Maybe a hunter has left some traps here that the animals are falling in.
Usidore, I gotta say, the world I come from, it doesn't get this dark. You know, that's one of the worst things about this world is there's not enough light.
Well, I'm the master of light and shadow. All I need say is, Galev Lichten Kammer! And suddenly,
Privacy.
Oh, sorry.
God.
Cancel.
He was definitely doing both.
I was doing a crinkle crunch.
Oh, that was you? That noise was you?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get that checked out, man.
Already did, my dude. Turns out, not great.
But here in the dark, we should be careful. If we don't set up camp and we keep moving, we could find one of those hunters' traps. And do you know what the most dangerous game is?
Ooh, I've seen so many people killed during poker. Mm-hmm. Is it poker?
It's a lion playing poker.
Ooh.
Because if you bluff and a lion finds you out, he shall tear you from limb to limb. Or she.
Kind of a hypocrite.
No, a hypocrite is half lion, half grits.
That's right.
Delicious.
Well, why don't we set up a camp then? I would hate to fall into a trap where there's a poker game going on and there's already a lion down there who has a spade and a club and nothing really going on.
Sorry, and just real quick, I did pee and poop, so I just got to get out some of these zoomies. Whee! I got the zoomies.
Also, now let's stop walking because we don't want to accidentally walk through whatever Chunt did out there.
Excellent point.
Now that I think about it, in the forest, there can be shit and pee anywhere.
Oh, there is. There definitely is. Yeah, just look under your feet.
Oh, God.
Do you see all this dirt, all this ground?
Yeah.
For centuries and centuries, animals have died and defecated and urinated here. They've made love on top of that defecation and then also died again and decomposed into nothing. And that's what you're really standing on. It's just a pile of everything going wrong.
Everything shitting and then fucking on top of that shit and then dying?
Well, don't make it lyrical.
Yeah, that's basically dirt.
Yeah, dirt is nature's shit, Arnie. And it's beautiful. Let me just grab a big... nope, that's what I put down. Okay, so that's... Let me just move over here. Let me grab some real... yes. Smell.
Dirt is nature's shit.
Yes.
Do we have anyone crocheting pillows that we're selling online?
Not yet. Reach out.
Please reach out. We need pillows. We have so many t-shirts and mugs. We need pillows. I haven't slept in days. This looks like a good place for camp. Let me just... No, I don't smell anything poisonous. Yeah, this should be good.
Okay. Usidore, just want to check in with you before we completely stop. And here's the thing. We're not going to keep walking, but I still feel like I should ask, is it okay that we're stopping? Because I know we're on a little bit of a timetable here. Like, at some point, if you don't grant this Chrismust wish, you'll die?
Well, certainly
shit.
by Chrismust Day, I must grant the wish. And, you tricked me by saying my name backwards and to helping grant this one wish. And now, I'm excited about it, honestly. We are going to grant Activia Barleyfoot's greatest wish, which is to save her father, Otok Barleyfoot, which is something technically you should have done a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. You totally...
Yeah.
We really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I hope he's not dead.
I hope
Me
so,
too.
too. I hope so much.
So if he is dead, Usidore, what does that mean for you? Like, are you just fucked and you die, or are you shit and then fuck and then die?
I mean, that part is unclear to me. Magic sometimes finds a way. Can I save him by bringing his bones back to be buried amongst his ancestral homelands? Does that count as saving him? I don't know. But I'll certainly try to do whatever I can to put his soul at rest.
That's all anyone can ask. Do your best.
Yeah, and that goes for you too, listeners. If, say, next episode we find Otok and he's dead and we just find a bunch of bones and bury them, be okay with that.
Take it easy on us. We did our best, or at least
Sometimes
we're
it's
saying
hard
we
to
did.
book people.
Yeah, what did you do at work this week? You should do your best. Don't worry about what we're doing.
You know what? Oh, fuck. I just realized something. I'm a real dum-dum today. I never shapeshifted out of being a chair. I must look insane. I've been zooming around, took a big dump, took a big piss as a chair.
That seemed kind of fun to me, so I didn't say anything.
Huh. Never seen a chair run. Wish I could see myself.
I have.
Well, of course, now you have.
Here we go. Let me cast a giant mirror here.
Oh, and I ran right through it. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh. Here, let me cast a spell to heal you. And then I cast another spell to clean up the mess of the mirror that got busted.
Come on, it's not Magic Appreciation Month anymore, man. Cool it.
You could still say thank you.
Nope, not till next year.
Damn.
So what should we do? I'm not tired yet. Should we tell ghost stories? Should we, walk the perimeter of the camp? Yeah, Usidore, you have a question? You have your hand raised?
I have a ghost story.
Usidore, do you have something?
I have a ghost story.
Okay.
I am still pretending to be a ghost.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And it sounds like, do you have a little ectoplasm in your, or I'm sorry, it might be nectoplasm.
I got a little ectoplasm caught in my neck, so that is technically considered nectoplasm when it's in your throat.
When it's migrating down.
Yeah. So if I sound a little stuffy, it's because of the ectoplasm that I'm using to portray this facade, this trick we've pulled on everyone to make them all think that I'm a ghost. I'm so in character now that I can't get out of character, even when we're traveling somewhere else.
Usidore, something I never say out loud that I really appreciate about you is that you're like not human, but you're like a walking thesaurus. You'll say something like the facade, and then you'll give a pause, and then you'll say another word for it, the lie, the sham, whatever it might be. I feel like I'm always learning new words with you.
Yes, the con, the grift, exactly.
The ruse, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Why not express yourself as expressively as possible? Say things as many different ways as you can. Continue to find a new way to express the same thing over and over again.
Vocalize things in unique opportunities and pathways.
But then the opposite happens sometimes, where he clearly has run out of words and he just has machinations.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh yeah, that one time we were at a cafe and he didn't know what to order and he went, machinations? And he said the mac and cheese and eggs and bacon. And he goes, yep, that's it, got it in one.
Well, I find that sometimes just saying a word and let someone else interpret what it means, you often end up on the path you are meant to be on. That fate had always intended you to be upon that path. The goddesses are driving you exactly where you need to go and setting you upon the trail that is the proper place for you to end up.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I feel like since we're under the stars, we're all a little bit more thoughtful, a little more poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
No need to give examples, just, yeah.
Yes. Well, I do have one example, though. I would like to continue to, though we're in the middle of granting one wish, I would like to grant some more wishes for Chrismust.
Yeah. We did bring some of these Chrismust orbs with us. This one is from Gianessa, the former sheriff of Hogsface, now the mayor of Hogsfacer.
Gianessa here, officially submitting my Chrismust list. Chrismust really start picking up some slack, especially around my part of town, because I'm really getting pretty tired over here. I'm doing too much. I never thought I'd say those words, but I'm doing too much. I couldn't possibly even take on 12 more jobs, and I've got at least 15 to do. So if anybody can hear me, if anybody's listening, Chris must help me out with some stuff, because I can't. Listen, I'm a nice person, and I'm pretty good at time management, but this is getting out of hand. It's almost a Chris. I'm begging Chris. It's a must list, but I'm begging. Please.
Oh, there's no need to beg. I'm happy to help Gianessa, one of our greatest friends and allies, whenever I can. So let me release from mine hat. Here now, little Usidore.
What was it?
Usurella.
Little Usurella. Okay, we're listening. We're taking the bait. What's little Usurella?
Hello, I'm just a simple girl who just wants to maybe go to the ball, but my mean stepbrothers, Usamini and Usadummy, are always so cruel to me. But I love washing, and my stepmother, she always has me washing and cleaning. But all those
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You said you love washing, and your
I love
stepmother
washing.
always has you washing. So it sounds
Yes.
like you and your stepmom are copacetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd also like to do other things. But I should go help Gianessa goodbye.
Oh, also, we didn't talk about this. She's made of mozzarella.
Yes, I always thought that was peculiar, but it makes sense in a certain way because of her name.
Is that, dare I ask, did you and Pizza Skull have a thing?
Oh.
And was there a byproduct?
Well, since it's one of the Usidores that lives in my hat, it was more of a psychic affair.
Okay.
Pizza Skull is very busy defending the world from pizza threats.
Okay, I don't know what this means, but I want to keep it sexual, so I'll keep saying okay. All right.
Yeah, so we pizza fucked in my brain.
He pizza fucked your brains out. We talking deep dish? Deep dish? All right.
He stuffed his crust, is what you're saying?
All right. Okay, let's pump the brakes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That one was too much. It says the chair that just shat and pissed all over the place over there.
Hey, man, I forgot, okay? You try turning into a chair, and then remember you're not supposed to be a chair naturally.
Chunt, look, if you've ever met someone that's trying to turn into a chair, it's me.
That's fair.
It's all right because dirt is nature's shit.
Yeah.
I have a question about the little Usidores in your hat that you send off to grant these Chrismust wishes. If people see them places, like say at a mall or whatever, and they see one of your other Usidores, do they think it's Chris? Or are they like, oh, that's one of Chris's helpers?
Well, I think those who know me personally will know that it's one of my helpers, but those who don't know me and never knew that the Dark Lord was Chris, well, I guess no one knew that. We all just thought he was Chris for so long. They just assume that someone's come to help them, and they think, oh, that must be Chris. The famous Chris, he's finally come to grant my wish. And they're so excited to see him that they leave out a plate of pickles and a big glass of vinegar. And then
honestly, that sounds great.
And then just gobbles it all up. And then the little tiny Usidores, the little tiny Chris's back in the past, they would climb upon their tiny toboggan and they would fly straight into the moon.
Pickles and vinegar. Wow. That's like leaving out peanut butter covered apples and peanut butter.
Right.
Okay, I'm getting pretty hungry. I'm going to try and see if I can forage up some food. Why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back with maybe a little nighttime snack.
I can't promise I won't eat before we come back from break.
I promise you will.
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.
Wow, what a treat. It's almost a Chrismust miracle. Well, it's not quite Chrismust. Arnie, Usidore, look what I found. Hidden in the ground behind that bush right over there. Naturally spiced potatoes.
Oh.
Oh, here. May I have one? Are there enough for all of us?
Yes, please. Arnie, I don't know if you know this. Sometimes potatoes grow and they're naturally spiced. They just grow that way.
What is the spice?
I don't know, spice, man. Also, I got you this gift horse. There's this wild horse just kind of running around the forest, and I caught it for you. Do you want this gift horse?
What's it chewing on?
You want to look in that gift horse's mouth?
Mm-hmm. It's chewing on a spiced potato. And it's about to be chewing on another one unless you start acting a little more appreciative.
Look, I'm not going to eat a raw spiced potato that you don't know what the spice is or where it came from.
Wow, too good to eat what he used to eat. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, buddy.
It depends on where you are. The spices vary by region. I'd say here it's probably a mix of cayenne and cheese powder.
That does sound good. But also, let's be honest, there's got to be a fair amount of shit and piss as well.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Well, it's been absorbed by the potato. That's how it grew.
It might be fennel.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a star anise. I'm sorry, a star anise. Kind of tastes like a star anise. Arnie, a lot of times stars' anuses will fall off while they're in the night sky. They will plummet to earth, scorch into the ground, and wherever they land, a lot of different fruit and veg will grow.
Wow. Some people say it's just like God having diarrhea.
So you know the prophecy.
Well, that's why sometimes stars go supernova and explode because they've lost their buttholes and they can't poop anymore.
Yeah, can you imagine losing your anus and then you have to poop?
Terrible.
If I lost any of my buttholes, I would be devastated.
I think you've lost at least half a butthole.
Yeah, that sounds right. Anyway, do you want this potato or not?
No.
Okay, but if you don't want it,
More for you, Chunt. Just enjoy it.
okay.
Anyway, hello from the Magic Tavern. A weekly podcast from...
Shh, what was that?
What was that? What was that?
Why I didn't hear it this time? What was it?
It sounded like, what? What?
What?
Yeah, like a what?
Oh.
No, what?
Oh, it might have been a roof.
Ooh.
A roof is a type of bird. It's sort of owl adjacent, and a riff will just go what all night long. And of course, they hunt by night, and they only hunt for snails.
Huh. So they're snooty?
They're a little snooty.
Well, I'd say they're fancy. I think that's a nicer way to frame it than snooty, right? Fancy?
Yeah, fancy, upper middle class is another way to say it, I suppose. I'd say they're an upper middle class bird.
Yeah, they're comfortable. They don't have to worry about things.
They don't have an above ground pool.
But they grew up in a tree that had an above ground pool.
Right.
And they could always go back to their parents' tree whenever they want.
Does help. It makes it easier. Not everyone has that. We have to remember that. Not everyone has all the same advantages when they're born. We have to appreciate and love everyone where they're coming from and make sure that everyone has more opportunities if we can.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to cut down this tree. Where did that what come from?
What?
I'm cutting down its tree.
What?
I think it was that one over there.
Arnie, I'm going to shapeshift into a saw. Use me.
No. John, it's the middle of the night. Why are you going to saw down a tree?
Come on, use him.
Use me. I rarely ever turn into tools.
No. You're mostly a tool.
Oh, man. I
You
walked
walked right into
that.
Uh-huh. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know I need to be introing the podcast. All of this audio so far is unusable because I haven't started the show. But I get too scared. I'm scared in the woods.
You don't need to be scared. You can't get lost.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you can't get lost and you're invincible and vulnerable. Something like that. One of the I words.
What's this now?
That tree, that magic tree branch. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Cabalone gave me that magic golden tree branch that makes me undefeatable. And it was one of those. Hey, Thesaurus the wizard. Which one is it?
You're in the forest. As long as you hold that branch, you're invincible, indomitable, unkillable, immortal.
Oh, wow. Okay. You mean this branch? I pulled my hand out thinking the branch would be in it, but it's not.
It's a wrapper. What is that?
Where did I put that branch?
Oh, you didn't lose the branch, did you?
Arnie.
No, guys, I didn't, because I will be cursed if I lose the branch, which I have not lost.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't Cabarone say that if the branch ever gets lost, it can't get lost because it'll kind of walk back to you on its two little branches?
Oh, here it comes. Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, and that's what that Crunch Fizz was.
It's been following us all this whole time.
Oh, buddy, come here. Arnie, did you ever name it?
Don't
say Branchy.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Did not see that coming, and yet I did, I guess.
Really hurt.
Interesting. Who's the tool now?
Yeah, I would say groupthink. But is there any thinking happening?
No, not really. Oh, wait. Is Branchy trying to signal to us? What's wrong, girl? Who? Someone's been following us? And they got stuck in a trap? One of Usidore's tiny little ropes.
Oh, no.
How small were they? 4 inches? I think that's what they're saying. I can't really tell.
Oh, I'm only getting half this conversation, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
I speak body language, and I think that's what the branch is trying to say. I'm gonna go check those tiny little ropes. Found it.
Well, that's fast.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, it only happened right there.
Yeah, I guess that's where Usidore threw the ropes.
We spent all this time talking about this, and it was right there.
Oh, we don't even need to worry about the ropes. Here, have some more.
Oh, you got one in my eye.
They're tiny. Who cares?
Look, it's a little pipsqueak. I've never seen one of these in the wild.
What's a pipsqueak?
I don't know. It's a fucking pipsqueak. What's an Arnie?
Arnie, a pipsqueak is sort of like it's a type of rodent, sort of, but it's much cuter. Kind of like a rabbit, cross between a rabbit and a rat.
Fuck, I should have had the patience to say all that. I'm sorry, Arnie. You deserve the full explanation. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to say...
look, this is all stuff I could see by looking at it, but it's still helpful to hear.
I'm just good
right.
at saying things that are exactly the same someone else already just said, so...
Are you following us? I can't tell if that's a squeak yes or a squeak no. Are you following us? And I'm squeezing a little tighter. Okay, its eyes are bulging. I'm going to let a little bit of room go there. I'm sorry about that. Do you know Momo? No. Oh, it's being funny. Guys, it's being funny.
Little pipsqueak.
No to Momo.
I'll have to remember that next time she's on.
No to Momo.
Okay, it's saying knock knock.
Who's there?
Come in?
Come in who?
You tell me to come in. It's your house?
Huh?
What the fuck?
I thought that was going to be a much dirtier joke.
Arnie, do you want to interview this thing?
No.
Okay, sorry. I thought I caught you a guest. Ugh.
You threw that really hard.
Oh, I know who could be the guest today. Chunt.
Huh?
What if Chunt was the guest today? Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, think about it.
All right. Okay, yeah.
I could say all my thoughts. We could learn all about my backstory. We would literally learn every single creature I've ever been. I wouldn't hide a single one. We could know what I was when I was first born, exactly how old I am. We could learn it all. Or hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
The guest could be Arnie.
Oh. Even more fascinating, I find.
But here's the thing. I'd be really coy. I maybe wouldn't answer all the questions. I'd maybe answer some things, but in a cryptic way where you'd be like, oh my God, there's something about this guest that's so interesting. I want to know more, but you can't. You can't box me in with your interview.
Of course. Understandable. As you're wont to be.
Okay,
or what if there's got to be another option? What if...
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Usidore has something?
All these ropes.
Ah! You threw a rope right in my throat.
Throw a rope.
Sorry about that. I just thought it'd be interesting to interview these tiny, tiny ropes. They're only a few inches long.
Arnie, would you like to interview the tiny little ropes?
No, I wouldn't. Oh, fuck.
I threw that so hard right down your mouth.
I know.
We could interview the branch.
You know, it's just as hard for me to interview things that just at most make little squeaky noises or, that don't speak Foonish.
That's rude. Chunt's right here.
Oh, that's right. You do mostly make squeaky noises.
How dare you? I feel like Talbot makes squeaky noises. I make squeaky noises?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I get you and Talbot confused.
Oh, wait.
Fucker.
Chunt, which one are you?
I'm Chunt. You just said my name.
No, that makes sense.
Yep,
That adds up.
It's a good way for me to remember which one I call you.
We could also interview Spintax over here.
What?
Right? Isn't that your name? Spintax the wizard?
Where is he?
You. I'm pointing at you, blue guy.
No, Spintax is green.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Remember? And everyone loves him, and he's so great, and everything he does is perfect. Blech.
Or we could interview Usidore.
What? Me? Finally. An opportunity to say the things I've been thinking all this time. Finally, they'll hear my innermost thoughts, and I shall declare my intent to save this world from all the forces of evil that have reared their ugly
Anyway,
heads.
let's go to break.
No
and
longer
when we
shall
come back
I
from the
be
break, we're not going to
contained.
interview anybody.
We'll be right back.
Fly, you fools! Over to patreon.com/Magic Tavern right now and become a patron of the show. For only $5 a month, you get access to all of our wonderful bonus content and material and ad-free versions of the show.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is everything you need to know.
What is it? What?
What, Arnie, what'd you hear? What'd you see?
I thought I heard a grump.
A grump?
Yeah.
I don't think those have been in existence for a few thousand years. I think grumps are extinct. I think they're gone.
Oh.
Yes. Sadly, the giants of the northern regions killed all the Garumps. Very, very sad. They just stepped on them all. They didn't mean to, but they were all together for a Garump get-together, and
Yeah.
they got gushed.
Gushed. Yeah.
But Arnie, don't say goodbye just yet, because did you know that every time you eat a salad, you're eating a grump? That's right, they turn into olive oil.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where olive oil comes from. What a wonderful story, eh? It only took the extermination of an entire race of creatures from the forest. Now we make olive oil out of olives. Isn't that stupid?
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry for olive oil.
And it's hard to find the real stuff, so we've just settled for making it out of olives.
But it doesn't taste the same.
Yes, exactly. It does not taste the same.
And of course, we weren't going to call it grump oil. That sounds gross. Nobody wants grump oil on their salad.
Yeah.
But olive oil,
Yeah, it was a coincidence that we learned later on that olives could be made into olive oil because we were taking the grumps and making olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
But, in time, you're like, why don't we just try it? We put it in the name. What the hell?
okay. I spy with my little eyes something that is black.
The darkness?
Were you looking where my eyes were looking, Arnie? Were you
It's
cheating?
like, no. I mean, I can barely even see
Fine,
you guys.
your turn.
So it wasn't the heart of evil.
Not this time.
Ah,
I spy with my little eye something blue.
Blue. Boy, oh boy. Bluebird?
oh, where?
No.
I is it my hat?
Kind of?
Kind of his hat? Wow, what could that...
Okay.
Is it... Oh, is it a bluebird with a hat?
Oh, yes.
No.
That would be fantastic. Let's be honest. If a
Just a
bird,
little bluebird with a hat?
if any bird showed up here with a hat on, I would lose my fucking mind. I would go ape shit. I would go completely cuckoo bananas.
But what kind of hat? Like any hat? Like what if it was kind of a douchey hat?
I'm picturing like a sailor hat kind of at an angle.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Little jaunty newsboy cap off the side.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds fun.
It sounds very... Oh, Arnie, is it a blueberry?
No.
The blueberry's hat? Sorry, you didn't let me finish. Blueberry's hat? Is it a
Nope.
blueberry with a hat?
No.
Oh, I know. It's your jeans. Your blue jeans.
Oh, it's your jeans. Your hat jeans. Do you have a hat on your jeans?
Let's not talk about that. That's very private.
Blue. Mercy, or give up, whatever.
Yeah,
You
what
guys
is
are going
it?
to feel really stupid.
Was it the back of Usidore's hat?
No, it's Usidore.
Oh, we should have got that because Usidore the blue.
But he's not entirely blue. I mean, his clothing is blue.
Enough. Like a high enough, like if you look at him, if you were to draw him and you had to use one crayon, what color would you use?
I mean, I guess I'd use blue, but technically, if I take these robes off, I'm not blue at all.
Cancel.
Yeah, see?
You did that so fast.
I mean, now, if I sit out here in the cold long enough, yes, my fingers and toesies will just start to turn a little blue.
Yeah.
Okay, Usidore, your turn.
The weird thing is, you got naked so fast and you didn't use magic. Like, I did not realize that some of those robes were just rip away.
Practice makes pervert.
I spy with my little eye something that begins with P.
Stop looking at your own penis. You're holding on to it. You're pointing to it. You're staring at it.
Is it your pretty pink penis?
Yes, I love alliteration. Well, you guessed it. Congratulations. You won.
It seems weird to do this while you're naked, holding your penis and pointing to it. But we do have another Chrismust orb.
Fine, I'll get dressed.
Okay. This is not Oh, great. You can't get dressed as fast as you
It takes
got
a little
naked.
longer.
How convenient.
Can someone put my... Here,
Zip you up in the back?
Yeah, zip me in the back.
Look, if you let go of your penis, you'd be able to get yourself dressed a little
I don't want to.
You're going to do great tonight, buddy. Here you go.
Okay. All right. This Chrismust wish is from... Oh! It's our old sponsor, Bungaree Chubbins.
Hello, this is Bungaree Chubbins of Chubbins Chamber Pots and so forth. Yes, we're still in business. Lots of inventory of, chamber pots. But my wish this winter solstice is that Chris must stock my shelves with these newfangled bidet attachments I keep hearing about. I ain't convinced they're any better than an enema hose, but that's what the people want.
Yes, enema hoses have gone quite out of fashion, so bidet attachments it is.
Maybe you should, if I may, maybe you should send Usidore on this one?
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
Unless he's in the toilet.
Let me look in there. Hey, Usidore, can you come down here? Yeah. What do I need to do? I kind of need to go. So.
Oh, Usidore, can you hear me? This is Chunt.
Yes.
Hello, bing bong. What is your diet, buddy? I gotta know.
Oh, it's mostly ground meat.
Raw ground meat?
Yeah, raw ground meat. I tend to eat it. On a special occasion, I'll put a lot of cheese on it, a lot of soft cheese, and then I'll just sort of mix it together and eat that. And then I just wash it down with, a couple gallons of coffee.
Okay. All right. Now, asked and answered. Now I know. Now I know why you are who you are, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna go help Bungaree Chubbins. Goodbye.
He flushed himself down the toilet.
And then the toilet disappeared. That's a cool trick. Should learn to do that.
Yeah.
I wonder if the toilet appears somewhere and he flushes up from the toilet.
Could that be possible?
I mean...
Wow, what a world we live in.
It's pretty wild, right? I mean, that's happening in my hat all the time, and I don't even know.
Huh. Wizards using magic to get rid of their excrement?
All right.
Arnie, you look real smug. What's going on, buddy?
I don't know if I would know about that.
You're looking around at the darkness as if you were waiting for a big laugh.
I mean, Earth people are... Well, they're not loving it. It's really just bringing up some things they don't want to think about.
Or they do want to think about. Sometimes people get too obsessed with these sorts of things. The sort of minutia of a wizard's life. Like, how do we do this thing? How do we do that thing? And it's like, sometimes I just put on my robe, one sleeve at a time, and have a badger zip it up. That's how I get dressed every day. But then I get undressed like this.
Oh, how? You were naked before you said like this. What is... How? How?
Practice.
I guess if I'm being honest, I'm jealous. Although I'm kind of always naked, in a way.
Yeah, you are pretty naked most of the time.
Arnie, join us, won't you? Just a couple boys under the midnight sky in the forest getting naked in the
Boys'
snow. Boys' night.
We don't have this kind of time.
Walking in a circle, the three of us walking in a circle, naked as the snow falls all around us in the forest, and we do our jolly little dance. Oh, we do our little jolly little dance. Usidore, say some magical words so it makes it seem more fun and important.
Wait, are you guys high? Is that what's going on? Of course, we're in the forest, dude. That's why people go into the forest. That's why people go into nature, to get high. I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
We've been picking and eating mushrooms this whole walk.
What?
Oh, yeah. I probably ate some poisonous ones, but it won't kill me because I'm already a ghost who's a wizard who isn't really dead.
Yeah, and I just keep kind of shape-shifting my stomach so it doesn't go all the way down into my intestinal tract.
And that actually brings up a good question. So now I am the greatest warrior in all of Foon, which, is a big responsibility. But also because I have this branch, I can't be defeated in the forest. Does that also keep me safe from illness?
Ooh, this is where the semantics become really important.
Yes,
Because a mushroom doesn't necessarily defeat you.
Ugh, I've been defeated by a few mushrooms in my time.
That doesn't mean anything. But if it said you were invulnerable or incapable of feeling harm, perhaps you could have all the mushrooms you want.
Let's test it out.
Yeah. Only one way to find out.
Unless you feel like this is a judicial branch.
I don't know. It's kind of more of an executive branch, I think.
Really? Okay. Well, whatever you feel comfortable with, buddy. Do you mind if we keep dancing naked under the moonlight?
Guess so. I just want to make sure.
Toblerone and scopish bones and skippity poo tita. Oh, look, Arnie!
What?
All the forests and creatures of the animals are coming to the edge of the circle we're dancing in.
All the forests and creatures of the animals?
Yes. I'm on mushrooms, my dude.
Pretty high. Arnie, I just want you to know that even though I'm high right now, I know you are destined to save all of Foon. I don't think you're a great hero, but I know that there's something you're doing, and I know I'm helping you do it, and I know Chunt's helping you do it, but I know that we're going to get this right. I know it's been a long time, and I know people are like, oh, you're still learning your quest, and blah, 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 blah. But I think you're beautiful.
Oh.
I think you're beautiful inside and out. I think you're kind. I think you're special. I think it's the holidays.
Sure.
I think Chunt is also kind and beautiful and warm and very sweet.
Yeah.
And I think you should start a business. You should start some sort of business. We should start. Oh,
We're doing it.
we should start a business.
We're doing it.
We should start.
Arnie, we're doing it.
This is Choo Choo's
Oh my
Chow all
God.
over again.
That's what we'll name it. That's what we'll name it.
What if
A restaurant.
Okay, we don't have to start it, but what if we buy a business? What if we buy a failing business?
Yes.
We buy the failing business and we turn it around. We just say like, you know what? We're going to turn it around. We go in there and we say, hey, you know what's not been working? Everything that hasn't been working. But now if it all works,
goddesses, yes.
if it all works now, it's all fine.
Oh, great. Look at Elon Musk over here.
Who? Why don't we ever just be like, let's make 1,000,000 gold pieces? Why don't we ever just do that? Let's just do that.
Let's just make gold.
And it's not like we have to live like the roofs or whatever. Like we don't have to be that, but we could do so much good with that, right? We could pay off so many ransoms. We could save so many people who need saving.
Yeah.
Are you saying that we should forgive everybody's ransoms?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so. Yes, Arnie,
Yes.
great idea.
But what about the people who already paid their ransoms? Like they worked really hard to pay their own ransoms, and now you're just going to pay all the ransoms?
Yeah.
Because ransoms, it's unfortunate that they had to do that, but I'm glad that they were responsible and did so. But other people never have that opportunity to actually pay those things off, and it's hanging over their head, and then like their kids still kidnapped.
Yeah, every year the ransom increases slightly so that they're never really paying it off or even paying it down. It just kind of stays the same, if not grows.
What if every bird gave me 8 gold pieces to keep being a bird?
Yes, that's it. Do it. That's it. And they can wait. If they don't pay the 8 gold pieces, they can still be a bird, but they can't make any noise.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. If you give me 8 gold pieces, you can keep being a bird and you can make noises. But if you're already a bird, then you're still a bird.
Yeah.
But you just have to like be quiet. And if any like I don't know, voles show up and pretend to be a bird, like you don't pretend to be a bird. If you're a vole pretending to be a bird, you gotta say you're a vole pretending to be a bird. You gotta go, I'm a parody bird.
Yes. Oh, Arnie.
Yeah.
You should be shorter.
Oh yes.
Right?
I've been meaning to talk about this.
My neck hurts.
Chunt, I would love to help you out here, but he can't be defeated.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why would him being shorter means he's defeated? I don't get it. Is Usidore laughing at me? Is he laughing at me? Is he laughing at me?
Guys, hold on. Wait, listen to me for a second.
What?
You know how you said all those animals are gathering around? Look around the perimeter. There are a lot of giant wolves. They're just creeping towards us.
Hey, wolves.
Hey, wolves, what's up? What do you want?
What's the problem here?
My friend's afraid of you. Don't worry, Arnie. They hate people who are afraid of them.
Look, guys, here's the thing. First of all, I think I'm okay, assuming. Well, here's the thing. We haven't tested out this branch. Like, it might be bullshit that I'm invincible. But even if I am, wolf just lunged at you. Oh, it bounced right off. It's a good thing we're all invincible, huh?
He jumped at you, hit you, and then pinged away like a metal BB at a high velocity.
Chunt.
What are we doing?
Arnie has a good point. You're not invincible. I'm basically invincible. You should hide behind Arnie. Hide behind Arnie.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Arnie, I'm going to sneak behind you here, okay?
Stop tickling me, though.
That's my tail. I can't help it.
We should get you a little chunt sack.
What?
Arnie, we should get you a little chunt sack.
Oh, yes. Okay. I thought you meant like swim trunks or something. I thought that's what you're... Okay. Yes, Arnie should have a chunt sack.
Arnie, you should have a little chunt sack to carry chunt around.
Yeah, or like a hoodie where there's like a pouch in the front that I could curl up in and like fall asleep.
Oh, we should fall asleep right now.
Guys, I can only fight off these wolves so many at a time while you're having this conversation.
You got this, buddy. You got this. You're crushing it. You're killing it. Look at Big Daddy Entrepreneur.
I'm going to go to sleep. I just got to get out of these clothes first.
Me too. How long am I going to have to stay? It's just
he took off his skin. He was already naked. He took off his skin so fast.
Shit. My skin, I forgot. I was already naked.
Oh, wait.
Arnie, you got it.
Oh. Usidore, your skeleton scared off the wolves.
Oh, good. Here, can you zip up the back of my skin?
Giant wolves hate exposed meat and organs. Famously, let me zip this up in the back. Here you go. Cut your spinal cord there. Sorry about that. Let me unzip a little bit. Back up.
Right. The spinal cord in a wizard's mostly for show. Doesn't really do much. Sort of, we're aping a human shape, so I don't really need it.
Aping a human shape. Loses all meaning, doesn't it?
It does. Aping a human shape.
Orangutan.
Oh. Should we?
Arnie, Usidore's asleep.
What?
Arnie, let's draw something on Usidore's face.
Okay.
Let's draw all the names of the stars in the sky.
You're so fucking high. John, I'm gonna smother you.
What?
I'm joking. I'm a little high, too.
So, wait. You had drugs?
Yeah, how do you think I would have fought off all those wolves? Normally, I would have just, even though I'm invincible, I would have just, crapped my pants and cried.
Sounds like you did one of those two. Sounds like. Can I smell sounds?
Oh.
What? Sounds like? How many words?
I have no sense of time. Has this episode been going on for days?
It does feel like it, and it certainly has been a long evening here in the forest. We've granted some wishes. We've learned about each other. We've seen things we ne'er thought we would see, and fought off some terrifying wolves. And if we just could get people
knitting some pillows for us.
We
just need pillows.
And we could charge 8 gold pieces a pillow, and then everyone gets a pillow for free once we sell enough to retire.
And I know what we stuff them with.
What?
Usidore, aren't you born of wind?
We stuff them with Usidore?
No, we stuff them with wind. Wind in the pillows.
That's a great idea.
It keeps down production costs.
It does. And if some people are allergic to wind, we fill them with tiny ropes. Are people allergic to wind?
So many tiny ropes.
Wind in the Pillows, a Badger Hall production.
I want to smother you.
Hi, still me here. Usidore the Blue was played by Matt Young. Chunt the Talking Badger was played by Adal Rifai. The Chrismust wishes this episode were provided by Dana Quercioli as Gianessa, the mayor of Hogsfacer, and Tom Gottlieb as Bungaree Chubbins, the chamber pot salesman. Hello from the Magic Tavern is an independent production made possible by supporters of the Magic Tavern Patreon. People like Jacob Doherty, Chris Fink, Ryan Sheehy, Jeff Coach Brunor, Max and Olive, Lemons Today, Jordan Hemingway, Zeta Betts Wexler, Savannah, Samuel, Jolly the Old Saint, Coyote, and Just Paul.
Nice to not have to follow along as much.
Oh, I realize all those people were probably excited to tune in and hear the mysterious man say something pithy and insulting about them. You're all doing a mediocre job. Be better. Oh God, that felt horrible. You're all wonderful people supporting an artistic endeavor. Keep up the good work. Patrons get ad-free versions of new episodes and the entire back catalog, including all the spin-offs like Offices and Bosses and I Am Spintax. Plus, they get at least 2 new bonus episodes each month. To learn more about supporting the show, visit patreon.com/Magic Tavern.
Incoherent outburst.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is produced by Arnie Niekamp, Matt Young, and Adal Rifai. Post-production coordination by Garrett Schultz. This episode edited by Tim Joyce. Hello from the Magic Tavern logo by Allard Laban. Magic Tavern theme by Andy Poland. Okay, well, that takes care of that. I'm actually running late to go have dinner by myself, so I really thought this was going to be one of those things where I popped my head in for 2 or 3 minutes to say hi.
Peas and carrots. No, not those peas and carrots. Something artisanal and braised.
Well, I'm going to go. But I'm sure he'll be awake and back at it by next week, right? I mean, he has to, right? Oh, God. Okay. All right, everybody. If this was good, you're welcome. If it wasn't, I was never here.